The Borscht Belt was a name for a strand of summer resorts outside of New York City in the Catskills of New York.
Welcome to the Catskills.
During peak tourism starting in 1920 through the 80s, the strand of resorts encapsulated over 500 hotels and 50,000 bungalow colonies. So many of those have been completely abandoned since. We've already explored so many of these abandoned resorts, and this is just one of the many that we are adding to that list. This particular hotel had room for over 150 guests with several dozen of these small bungalows outside. We are here today parked at an abandoned drive-in theater at an abandoned hotel. This originally opened as a cozy little inn in 1928 and expanded as part of the Borscht Belt as tourism peaked after World War II. By the 1960s, tourism had declined in the Borscht Belt, and
due to the fact of modern technology, such as airports and more open roadways, such as interstates.
That's actually what I was going to say. By the 1960s, tourism had declined in the Borscht Belt. By the 1985, this place was left completely abandoned. In later years, it was actually reopened as a restaurant and a rehabilitation center. Here, it's been sitting abandoned for the past 20 years. Let's go explore it. Retractable. What's out right now?
What's out right now?
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Avatar?
right? No.
Cocaine. Is Cocaine Bear? No, Winnie the Pooh's out. Blood and Honey.
Ant-Man.
That was out. Ant-Man. What's it? Quantumania or something?
No, it's not Quantumania. This isn't WrestleMania.
You can also see all the original speaker posts out here, which are pretty cool. This is interesting though, because how many drive-in theaters have you been to that the place where you park your car to watch the movie is actually paved? Exactly. So this is the old like snack bar and like arcade in here. A full stack of popcorn cups. Got a bunch in here. All these old classic Coke cups. Those are pretty cool. Some sort of box. Wow. Bunch of plastic straws. Got the whole kitchen back here. This is cool. This is one of the old projectors right here. Where it's got all these old like letters and signage in here. This one's actually metal. Oh. So this is a 2-screen drive-in. And then we have this other platform here. We're kind of wondering if this was maybe another screen at one point, or I don't know. Why did it just feel like a stage or something? Look at all these TVs under here. That's pretty cool.
Whole movie,
Okay, so there's this big demolished pile behind me right here, and then we found all these old film reels, which are super cool. So I'm assuming this was probably like the film storage house. This was probably just a little storage house at one point. There's not too much to it now. This theater is huge too. We got these 3 little buildings out here, and then the main hotel big building up here. We're going in. Well, there's definitely not much in these rooms. Found a calendar here from December of 1991, so that kind of gives us a bit of a date on when this might have been in use. Up the stairs. We're going in. Gross. There's some interesting graffiti in here. Got some beds in here still. Take a little nap. We're heading down into the basement. We got a nice Lightning McQueen stroller. Oh, this was the gym down here. This is some old workout equipment here. But then we also got chalkboard and some pews in here too. So it's some sort of workout classroom. I don't even know. Can you lift it? There's one.
Makes it very hard to lift anything with a camera.
Ah, yeah, that's the excuse.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh wow,
measure.
4 people. Wow. Should we do an 80s workout montage scene with you? That thing's spinning.
Look at that hole.
We walked in this room here and the door says, hope he's okay on the outside of it. And then we walked in here and it looks like someone's been maybe living here a little more recently than this place was shut down. We got a little grill over here. Maybe someone's cooking up some dinner. Got all sorts of random condiments and stuff on the shelf here. I think we'll leave this room alone. We got some honey, some peanut butter all up on the shelf here. That's someone's lunch right there. We found the old kitchen in this room. You can see the old ovens and everything falling through the floor right now from all the weight. This is probably from back in the restaurant, during the time of the restaurant. It's pretty gross. We even got some leftover pasta. You think we got anything in the fridge? Nothing. This room is pretty cool. This is the first floor of the main building. That sun coming through is so cool. Your camera? What? We have an old popcorn maker here. That's pretty cool. Can you get your little camera out of the shot? Sorry. We got some of the business cards. So this right here behind me is actually the main entrance. Could you get out of here? Get your camera out of here. Go. So this here was the main entrance into like this main lobby. I'm assuming that over here was like your check-in window. Upstairs leads to all the rooms. And then there's just kind of this cool little lobby. The popcorn maker over here. I'd love to see some picture of this back in the day. And then we got these double doors right here that lead kind of into probably during the restaurant time. And then I don't know, maybe some sort of like ballroom type thing when back when it was the hotel. We are heading up to the third and I believe the final floor of this main building. They have these cool glass dividers on every floor. Wow, that room is gross. Looks like the entire ceiling is caved in on it. I'm wondering if that's what the rest of this floor is gonna look like too. This hallway is doing some weird stuff. It's like wavy and then like at the end of it, it goes up. I don't know. But whatever is in the ceiling on this floor, the insulation has all fallen through onto literally every single one of the rooms and they're all trashed. The floors are gone, so there's not much to see up here. What is that? Oh, what is that? Ugh, that's gross.
Someone's been injecting moisturizer right into their veins.
I don't know why this would be here in this room. Everything going on here is it's a little weird. We found the basement of this main building. We're going down.
Cheers.
Do they even sell Yoo-Hoo in a can anymore?
Canned Yoo-Hoo?
Canned Yoo-Hoo.
Like a soda can.
I've never had canned Yoo-Hoo before. Get out of here. So we made it down here into all the little bungalows. There are so many of them. I don't even know where to start. We're hoping that these aren't as trashed as the main hotel, especially like that third floor. But my guess is that they're going to be in pretty bad condition. But it's still pretty cool to see. Like, they're all just sitting here, little bungalows, little houses. Let's see what's inside.
It's cold out here. Doesn't look it, but it is.
Anybody need a sink?
Whoa.
These are pretty bad.
Look at that bunk bed just way up there. This room's filled with all the old furniture. Looks like an antique shop in here. They've all got these very green porches. All right, we're gonna move into here. Got a nice little kitchen. Yeah, all of these little houses are pretty bad. Some are better than others, but they're all falling apart pretty badly. Think of gum? What's that? Little mints. Take one, I dare you. Fresh mint.
Teaching your values to your children.
They're like little Pez.
Life lessons. You get life lessons and abandonment. 2 for 1.
Abandonment?
Abandonment. It's abandonment right there. It's abandonment. Look. Look at minty fresh.
Minty.
Why was there so much tongue in that action?
Well, that's the hotel, the drive-in theater, and little bungalow colony. If you're new here watching this, there's plenty of other past explorations for you to go and check out. And if any of you guys have any spots that you want me to explore or anything unusual that you think I should make a video about, comment down below. If you have any stories about this hotel or any other history that you know on it, be sure to let me know. I love reading about that sort of stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.